It's a proud day in the life of Miss Hattie Cooper, who awaits her son at the White House. The son who overnight became a national hero, Major Gordon Cooper. The astronaut has a warm reunion with his mother, the first since his 22-orbit flight. After roaring receptions and parades in Hawaii and at Cape Canaveral, the high-flying spaceman is to be sent back into orbit again by crowds here in Washington and in New York. In the White House Rose Garden, the President awards the Space Agency's Distinguished Service Medal.
So, Major, we're glad to welcome you and your mother here, and your wife, your two children, and to tell you that you've given the United States a great day and a great lift. I didn't really have much to say, and after that, all I can say is that it certainly is a great honor to be invited here and to be presented this award, and thank you all very much.
Then an uproarious welcome from usually blasé Washington. Accompanied by Vice President Lyndon Johnson, Major Cooper rides the Glory Road down Pennsylvania Avenue to the Capitol. Police estimate that better than 250,000 people lined the sidewalks to let Cooper know that he was their Gordo all the way. Five of the other original astronauts are in following cars. Only Colonel John Glenn is missing. He's vacationing in Japan after talking Cooper down during those last dramatic minutes of the space flight. Cooper arrives to address a joint session of Congress, a task he's said to dread more than orbiting the Earth. Members of Congress, cabinet officers, Supreme Court justices, diplomats, and other dignitaries give Major Cooper a 2-minute standing ovation. It's a rare honor to address such a session as this, and Major Cooper spurns a prepared text and in a short speech quotes a prayer that he composed while orbiting the Earth. He won everybody with his soft-spoken tribute to all who made the flight possible. New York's Broadway is rechristened for the traditional ticker tape parade, but it needed no labels. It is plainly Cooper's Canyon as he rides from the Battery to City Hall, the traditional route of heroes. He weathers a storm of paper as the crowd cheers Coop to the echo. Some 4,000 policemen are on hand to handle the crowd, estimated as high as 4.5 million people. There were quite a few youngsters playing hooky too, no doubt. This is Cooper's second New York parade as an astronaut. He was in the parade that honored Colonel Glenn last March, but then he probably got little attention from the same throng that cheers him wildly today. There's comparatively little ticker tape in use nowadays, but phone books, computer cards, and newspaper can make a pretty blizzard too. The most reliable statistic always comes from the Department of Sanitation men who follow in the van of such celebrations. They swept up 2,900 tons of paper, and that ranks with the biggest of these receptions. Aptly enough, Major Cooper's reception comes on the 36th anniversary of Lindbergh's flight to Paris, a feat comparable in its day to Major Cooper's Odyssey in space. Major Cooper follows in the footsteps of many noted and distinguished persons as he is received officially on the steps of historic City Hall. Then more ticker tape and more cheers during the run to Midtown for a luncheon tendered by the city. The man who spent so many hours alone in space finds that every other New Yorker seems to be out today to see and cheer him. At the Waldorf Astoria, there's a distinguished gathering on hand to see Mayor Wagner present the astronaut with the city's Medal of Honor. Here, the self-effacing Cooper made a 36-word speech, thanking New York on behalf of the entire Mercury Project team. The medal is a grateful city's recognition of Major Cooper's great achievement, an achievement that contributed so much to scientific progress and to the prestige of the United States in the eyes of the world. Well done, Major Gordon Cooper.